The college football playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Ncaa Stadium. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the number 6 seed in the playoff, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. He's heading left. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. And the single back takes the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face 3rd down. To throw, it's Moore. He escapes the pocket. Extending the play now. They make the tackle, but that scramble earns him enough yards for the first down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking for a gap. It's Hill.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. Throwing off play action. Now rolling out to his left. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
Chris, in my opinion, what we just witnessed is one of the toughest things to do in football as a defender, and that's making an open field tackle. A lot of times, those one-on-one matchups against shifty receivers, the receiver wins. This time, let's tip our cap to that defender. Great play.
Aggressive start to this game. They're going to go for it on 4th down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Oregon.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Gets some space around the 30. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. Fights through a tackle. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Handoff heading left. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Can he make it to the marker? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Chris, it's early in this football game, but the defense had a golden opportunity to come up with a stop, and they allow him to run the football on him to get the 1st down, and now it's 1st and goal. Missed a golden opportunity. Let's see how they respond here.
And the Ducks will line up now. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Looking to convert on 3rd down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. And it's a direct snap. Touchdown, Ducks, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
Point after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Humphries. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. The Dogs will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
This crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. Dropping back. It's Stockton. That's caught. It's Frazier. And the game will pick up the 1st down. Tackled at the 22.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a 1st down.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Play action here on 1st down. Nice grab. It's Thomas. Breaks loose at the 45. They finally grabbed the senior, but not before he leads the defense on a chase.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Takes the handoff. It's Frazier.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Second down, we're going to throw it. The sure hands. It's Frazier. They get him down to wrap up the first period of play. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Can he get there on the ground? Clutch conversion on third there. Sets him up first down from the 31. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Georgia has moved into the red zone. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Touchdown, Bulldogs, as they fight back here in this playoff game. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Is back out on the field. The last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? They'll tackle him right at the 31.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Loss of 2. Third down coming up.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Will the defense play coverage or blitz?
Here we go.
Looking downfield. It's Moore. Running out of time in the pocket. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Not a long return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Trying to find room. It's Frazier. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Important second down play coming up. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And the Bulldogs come up the line to crank the tempo up here. Handoff to the back. He gets loose. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Georgia.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Set to kick this low. Return runs out of bounds.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it to the left. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Now it's second down here. Tailback takes the handoff again. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking downfield. It's Moore. Fires it to the wideout. Deflected, and the defense forcing the incompletion. Brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Here we go. It's 4th down and long from the 42. A chance for the defense to make a stop and take over in plus territory. Receiver in motion now. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. The sure hands. It's Stewart. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
The Ducks have 1st and 10 here. They're going to run it here. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Here's the 2nd down play. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
The Ducks are in the red zone. In the red area, it's Hill. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Timeout called by the defense, their 1st of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. The RPO caught to the right. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw, and look at these yards.
They face 3rd and short here in the playoff on the 10th play of this drive. Back to throw. It's Moore. The receiver makes the catch. Steps out of bounds after a solid gain, which sets up a 1st and goal for the offense.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
1st down and goal. Can the defense force a field goal and keep the lead at halftime? On the ground, it's Whittington. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Looking to score. They'll run it to the right side. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Third down and goal. Crucial play coming up. Grab behind the line. It's Benson. Touchdown, Oregon. Great connection there for 6 points. This college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Automatic on the PAT. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. On first down, it's play action. Bringing pressure. Hit as he released it. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. They bring him down, a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
One more play before they head to the locker room. They'll run it to the right side. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And the offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. This will be a 35-yard attempt. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And with that, they regain the lead. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, trying to make up this deficit. Fighting off the defender. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Dropping back, it's Stockton. The pocket breaking down. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. He's running out of time here. So the scramble comes up short, and now this offense facing a fourth down play. And he drops back in the gun. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
On a tight game like this, you're on the road, why not take a chance? Go for it, you hit it, and you quiet the crowd in the process.
Looking to throw it on first down. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incompletion makes it second down and 10 from the 27. An inside give now from the shotgun. So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. The receiver grabs it. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up fourth down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. It's a fourth down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
The gain makes it second and medium. Hand off to the right side. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So the offense faces third and short from the plus 26. Might be 4 down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Using his legs on the scramble. Football comes defense comes up with the football.
Chris, anytime a quarterback starts to take off and scramble, the defense is alert to try to get to him and dislodge that football. He gets some positive yards, but he doesn't take care of the ball and secure it, and they're able to knock it away.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Grab behind the line. It's Frazier. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The Bulldogs hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Third down, out of the shotgun. Defense is coming after him. Just flings it out of bounds, and pass rush closing in.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking for the wideout. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They're looking to protect the lead and protect the football. The last possession, remember, ended in a fumble. Looking for a gap. It's Whittington. Not much on that play. Brought down short. Second down play coming up. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a 1st down and goal.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And the Ducks hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. It's a quick grab. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Pressure is coming. They're dropping for a loss, but hold on. There are penalty markers on the field. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Keeping it on the ground here. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. So the offense flexing their purpose, stretching their lead here in the 2nd half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the 2nd half.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Remember last time, they were going to 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. The Dogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
That's reeled in. It's Frazier. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down of the 47. The offense really clicking against this battle defense.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Incompletion on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. To the air, it's Stockton. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. Oh, and he falls. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes the grab. It's Frazier. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Offense getting set. Second down play here.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
He'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw again. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36. Dogs looking to keep this drive rolling.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
The pass is incomplete, but a flag is down on the field. Let's see what this is all about. Well, sometimes it's obvious, sometimes it's controversial, but that lineman a little bit too far downfield, and that's a costly penalty. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking for a man. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Dogs will come to the line and crank up the tempo.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
To throw, it's Stockton. Boom. Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. Looks like Georgia will have the first down. And the long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught behind the line. It's Frazier. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. On third down, he drops to throw. Pass rush closing in. Touchdown, Dogs. As the QB fights his way into the end zone. So here we go, fourth quarter. They've cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. But it's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Working clock with the ground game. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Chris, good job here on this stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Quick completion to the tight end. Here's a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw. It's Moore. A deep shot to the left side. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, 3rd down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing 4th down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He fires downfield. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
Boy, interesting call to me, Chris. With the lead, a chance to maybe settle for a field goal, make it a 2-possession game. Instead, the aggressive approach. Now you give your opponent a chance to get back in this game.
It comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? On the run, it's Frazier. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? They'll run it here. Breaks it over space. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. So here we go. One of the biggest moments of this game. The field goal unit is out there for a pressure kick. We got it. The field goal's good. And with a little more than a minute to go, we are all tied.
And I tell you, life of a kicker. This guy's not been called on the entire game. Probably cold as ice on the sideline. But when it matters, he's hot as a stove when his number's called.
On the kickoff, his hammer sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now in the 25. To throw, it's Moore. Running out of time in the pocket. Breaking free at the 35. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Boy, what a big-time run here by this quarterback. Does a good job of getting the first down, and he gets out of bounds to save himself. Here we are, critical moment in this game, and the quarterback's delivering.
One play, and they're already past the 40, first and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Breaking tackles and going. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Fighting off the defender. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Handoff running right. Breaks into the clear. Tackle made after a big gain. It'll be first and goal at the 7.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's first and goal for the offense.
So now on comes the field goal unit. A chance for this kicker to almost certainly win the game in the final seconds. And now a timeout is taken by the defense with 11 seconds remaining. The Ducks line it up with first and goal. Now another kneel down. Here we go. The game-winning field goal attempt coming up. And a timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Oregon.
And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. And a timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Georgia.
And out comes the field goal unit. So here we go. In the final seconds, one swing of the leg for the win. It's good. This playoff run continues with a kick for the ages. Of course, in the playoffs,